Hey, welcome to our episode of Chaz Beer Reviews. Get an actually pretty special beer tonight. You might, maybe not to you, but to me it's pretty special. This is one of the original New England IPAs. This one's called Congress Street IPA, 7.2 ABV, brewed in Massachusetts. Kind of a boring label. By Trillium Brewing out of Canton, Mass, Boston, Mass. No fresh date on the can, but it just came into my beer store, so I assume it's fresh. Since I don't say anything about it on the can, I'm just going to bring up the website real quick. So it says their flagship American IPA highlights the distinctly aromatic Australian Galaxy hop. Nose bursts with pine, citrus, rind, melon, and pineapple. Pronounced flavors peach, clementine, and tropical fruits. Moderate bitterness. Light biscuity malt character. So it's funny because they say Galaxy, but then they also have Columbus on here. I assume that's probably just for bittering. So yeah, 2-row. He's got some wheat in there. Dextrose. So that's what all the hallmarks of hazy IPA. Speaking of which, pour it into the IPA glass. Coming out of the can, it's kind of like a lemon yellow, and in the glass, it is like a kind of shiny, bright yellowish orange, almost the same color orange as this mic, but actually it's kind of more on the yellow side. Big white, foamy, frothy foam hanging around there. So let's give this thing a whiff. Yeah. Classic hazy IPA. I mean, very tropical smelling. I mean, I think about reading the description as it kind of like, just incepts everything into your head. But yeah, pineapple, tropical fruit, little peach. It has kind of like a dank essence. It's not like as dank, like it's not like straight up like cannabis, like in your nose, like a fiddlehead or something like that. But yeah, it's you also have to bear in mind that this is like I said, one of the originators of the hazy IPA style. So like it's not that this is just like copying everybody else. Everybody else is copying this. I actually remember having this like I don't know 10 years ago, like when it first came out, from my friend Jason, who was like would travel all over New England getting all these chase beers, but it's been a long time, so let's see what we're in for here. Cheers. Yeah. Classic New England IPA. Very tropical, very fruity in the flavor. So like peach, orange, pineapple, obviously. I think there's like maybe like a little bit of like a guava or passion fruit in there. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely call this very fruity, but at the same time, it's actually quite bitter. They don't mention the IBUs on the website. I could look them up on Untappd, but who knows how accurate that is. Hang on, give me a second here. All right, so I just checked Untappd. I don't have the IBUs either, but so I'd probably say this is in the 50s maybe. It couldn't be more than 60. Love that hoppy taste, hoppy flavor. And it does like a good New England IPA should. It does have a bit of a dankness or a peppery, grassy sensation on the finish. So, I mean, if you ever had Heady Topper, like that was like the originator of the style. And then breweries like this started going away from like the intense bitterness and bringing it like into more fruity, flavorful things. But they kind of kept that residual dank, bitter aftertaste. Love that pineapple Dole Whip kind of flavor there. I mean, they did say it's made with wheat and dextrose and dextrin. This is going to give you the kind of milkshakey type body. I don't know if I'd go as far as call this like an actual milkshake IPA. It depends. Like, let me know in the comments. Like, what do you consider the line between hazy IPA and milkshake IPA? Is it just the marketing? Because it says made with wheat. I think maybe is it just lactose sugar? Is that what separates the milkshakes from the hazies? This is 7.2. Fairly strong beer. I don't get any alcohol, obviously, but it has lots of flavor for 7.2. Yeah, it's a really comfortable, easy drinking beer. That's the thing about the hazies, especially these old school ones like this. Just super soft, comfortable mouthfeel. Yeah, so I would call it soft. I would call it smooth. I would call it borderline creamy. Not as creamy as like a nitro beer, but pretty darn creamy. Carbonation about moderate, which also helps. It's not like it's right there in the middle. Like, it was high carbonation, it would be like super spastic and like making you burp every 2 seconds. But if it was low, it would feel like a thin, watery mouthfeel. Yeah, this reminds me of like some of the best hazies that I've had over the years, especially like the ones I've gotten on Untapped or on Tavor, which I haven't had in a while. I do have another crate coming in probably about a month, so I like to use that around the holidays. So yeah, really, really like this one. I'm still looking for that perfect 10 out of 10 hazy. This one is really close though. I'm thinking like this is at least a 9, maybe even a 9.5. So yeah, this is like A minus A range. Not quite A plus, but let me know, like what if you've had this beer, and let me know in the comments what you think. Sorry I'm rambling. But anyway, if you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for Whiskey Wednesday. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.